Hello everyone, for Voice of Reason, this is Jake Schwartz. We're outside the campus at Villanova University, and my guest today from DeMatha Catholic is nationally ranked basketball player Markelle Fultz. And Markelle, I've followed you for most of the summer. I remember when I had the privilege of working with you at both Life Center and at Competitive Edge Sports in King of Prussia. It's always good to be around you, and it's always great to see you. And how do you think you performed here today at Villanova?
It wasn't my best performance, but I think I learned from the performance I did today, and I'm going to be able to take some stuff back with me back home and work on my game. So.
And for those of you who are wondering, Markelle Fultz coaches, he is off the list. This young man is headed to University of Washington to play for Lorenzo Ramar. You had a great summer this past summer, and there were a lot of great coaches that came after you, from Kentucky to the Louisville to even the Maryland schools. How do you think you did it when you were playing in some of those games?
I think we did good. I took advantage of every opportunity I had, and I think I performed to the best of my ability this summer, and I didn't regret it, so I think it was good.
Yeah, you really did have a great summer, because you really were on mostly like high-octane fuel. I mean, really, you were on like last gas, because I remember there were a couple of events that I remember you were getting held out in, because I kept talking to your coach saying, "Where's Markelle? I want to see him. I need to know if he's going to be playing." He said, "No, I got to keep him out, because this guy's been playing just about every single AAU event." And you really take a good advantage of every event that's possible, because you play at a lot of the big events, and I've seen you at all of them. And this one here today was a good challenge, because this was a lot of your AAU players as well as your regular season players. And today it was different, but today this was a good challenge against a very tough team like Newman. What are your thoughts on players like Quade Green and who you know very well in Under Armour, and Damir Cosby-Roundtree from Nike, and then there's Zane Martin, who's also a very valuable player?
I think they're all talented players. Quade, great point guard, can really shoot the ball. He's a very good player, and I think all the players play tough and physical. It's a Philly thing, but I think they all have a chance to do good in college. So.
Good counsel to open the season on December 3rd. I know you're a little out of it, so we'll give you a few minutes. I know he's definitely a little bit out of it. If we could try to talk to DJ Harvey, if you have a quick second, we'd like to welcome in. I'd like to welcome DJ Harvey. Good to see you again. Markelle, if you have a quick second, and just kind of stay with us for a few more minutes, and we'll get you out of here as fast as we can. DJ Harvey now joins us. Markelle, again, you had another great game. What can you say about this gentleman who's just walked in right here? I mean, he's got dandruff in his flakes, but
great athlete. A great young player, only a junior. He's learning a lot. Has a good offensive game, defensive game, great athlete. I think he's just learning as he goes up. So,
take us through some of the big matchups you have this season. API in December 12th at DeMatha School. Trayvon Duval, Billy Preston, Mark Vitale, Terrence Ferguson, even two of my Philly guys, Stevie Jordan and Nasir Brooks. What are we looking forward to in that matchup?
A great matchup. We just have so many players on our team. I know our team, we have so much depth. We can go down to anybody on the bench and have them come in and be ready to play. So I think that's going to help us, just giving everything we got and knowing that we have somebody behind them that can step up and bring the same energy. So I think that's good.
Lorenzo Ramar has so much faith in you, as does this great announcer. Markelle, always good to see you.
Yes,
DJ, good to see you again. Welcome inside here at Voice of Reason at the magnificent Villanova University. Now, I've known you probably since you got into high school. I know where you came from, and I know where you got started. How did you transition your way into a junior like this?
Definitely when I came to DeMatha my freshman year, I had a lot of work to do. Over the years, they made sure I developed in all the right places in my aspects of my game. And now today, I just inputting what I work on and when I work out into the games.
Yeah, Markelle Fultz, another very good player, not to mention Nate Darling, who I saw a lot at AAU as well. I didn't really get a chance to see you a lot this season at AAU, but I did get an opportunity really to get to know you a little bit more and what you're like, not just on the court, but off the court. I know that you're a very passionate human being. I know that you're also a very happy person like Markelle, because that guy, that smile can light up a Christmas tree light, if you know what I mean. What is it like playing alongside him? And I could even go on the list about some of those other players, but what's your thoughts on some of those other players that you play with? Nate Darling from Nova Scotia. What's that like?
Yeah, it's great playing against playing with great players that know how to play with other good players. Our chemistry is, I think, one of the best we've had my tenure here at DeMatha. It's just fun playing with these guys. Takes off some of the pressure I have, scoring the ball, and then just like ultimate faith in myself.
Yeah, let's talk about this young man right here. This, again, as mentioned, this is D.J. Harvey, ranked number 12th in the nation, according to ESPN, although there's a lot of other media outlets I know that rank you higher. I personally, if I had my own scouting service, I would have originally ranked you as top 5 or top 10. That wouldn't have really mattered because, in my opinion, the way you play today, you certainly demonstrated a really good performance as what a top 5 or top 10 player. Let's talk about your schools. Villanova is one. Can you give us just a good example of schools? We're not looking for all of them. Let's just give us a few.
Arizona, Duke, Villanova, Texas, Oklahoma State, Arizona State, Memphis, Florida.
No, that's okay. I think that's good enough for us. Let's talk about this man that just walked right behind you, Mike Jones. What can you say about a coach like him?
He holds me accountable. We bump heads a lot, but I mean, it's all for the best.
But he's a great coach, isn't he?
He's a great coach.
You look for a good coach. If there's any coach you could ever play with in the country, would it be a guy like him?
Of course.
What does he demonstrate to you?
He demonstrates.
It's all right. It's okay.
I'm trying to find the word.
Take
for
your take your time.
Demonstrates. He's a role model. He's a role model figure. I look up to him. He's accountable to his word. And then he says what is on his mind, like all the time. He won't sugarcoat it. If you're messing up, he'll let you know when you're messing up. And it's I can always go to him for advice or anything.
Good counsel this coming week, December 3rd. Your thoughts on what you need to do to get off on the right foot?
Just don't come out lightly taking anybody for granted. Just come out and play our game. High energy. Make sure we focus and just don't have any mental lapses.
Back here at Villanova University, home of the defending Big East champion Villanova Wildcats and ranked top 10 school in the nation. We want to thank our guests, Markelle Fultz and D.J. Harvey. D.J., good luck this season. Always good to see you, and we'll look forward to seeing you down the road.
Yes,
thank you, D.J. You are dismissed. D.J. Harvey, Markelle Fultz, again, as mentioned, joining us. And we want to thank all of our guests for stopping by, from Zane Martin and Damir Cosby Roundtree. We want to thank D.J. Harvey and Markelle Fultz of DeMatha. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
We want to thank again all of our guests for joining us here today, and we want to thank all of you for stopping by here in our Voice of Reason's coverage of the 2015 exhibition game between Newman Goretti and DeMatha. Newman Goretti taking 4 out of 6 in the quarters against DeMatha. For all of us at Voice of Reason, I'm Jake Schwartz. We'll see you at the games.